It looked so simple when he did it. He just did it in 2 strokes and I'm still like struggling here. If I don't do this correctly, I am gonna have to walk around the neighborhood and actually try to get random people to taste the bread filled with the masala goat brains. But I don't think it's gonna come to that. God help me. This time on Ditch the Silver, we're gonna be ditching the fuss. We are in the back alleys of Old Dubai at my favorite corner bakery, the same one that I went to on the Netflix episode Somebody Feed Phil with Phil Rosenthal. That's season 7 episode. One of the places was this tiny little bakery. Now the thing is, in this little bakery, I usually come order my za'atar and cheese fix, but today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I am gonna attempt my own bread, and I think I'm totally gonna ace this game because I have baked bread before, except not in this kind of oven. But if the bread falls into the fire, and I think there's a 0.001% chance of that, if that bread falls into the fire, then I'm gonna have to walk around the neighborhood and try to convince everyone to try their bread filled with goat's brains. These are the little communal bakeries that are serving up all of the bachelors or the men who've left their families back in their home country. They've decided to make Dubai their home, the place where they're gonna sort of make their living. These are the bakeries that bake the bread for them. And they're very, very simple, humble, tiny closet-sized spaces. The menus are literally plastered up on the windows, on the walls. And when you read the menus, it doesn't really help you figure out what's what because they're not particularly accurate, but I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to order here. And the nice thing about this one, this is my favorite one, honestly, is when you step in, you can get a full view of all of their baking operations right here. We've got the tandoor oven. We've got the guy who rolls out his bread and you can look right in through the window. And they're so friendly. They're so hospitable. They really don't have a problem with you stepping right in. All right, so this is white flour, yeast. It's quite a soft dough, I have to say. Ooh, I already put too much in there. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It looked so simple when he did it. He just did it in 2 strokes and I'm still like struggling here. Okay. Right? No, okay. Yeah, the shape is a little bit weird, I have to say. I'm not gonna... The shape doesn't matter. It's all about the taste, right, guys? It's all about the taste. Oh, there we go. I did it. It worked. Okay. Right? Perfect? Guys, he said it was perfect. So now I'm gonna take the cream cheese. That's what we use. First put 3. Okay, I get to spread it. Okay. Yeah, baby. So on one side, or fir za'atar or za'atar. So this is the cream cheese and then I'm gonna add the za'atar. Nice bit of salty stuff. Okay, their mix of za'atar and olive oil. There we go. Za'atar refers to both the herb as well as the herb mix. So in English, we loosely translate it to oregano or thyme, but actually it's its own different plant species, which is Origanum syriacum. And some of the best kind that you get is actually in Palestine, though everyone else in the Middle East will probably fight over that as well. The best way I love it is to have it dried up, mixed with sesame seeds, sometimes with that sour berry sumac. You throw in some olive oil and the whole flavor just blooms and you can slap it over bread with cheese just the way that we're gonna have it right now. If I don't do this correctly, this is only half of it and this is the easy part. If I don't manage to do this correctly, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to try their bread filled with masala brains. That is the challenge. They actually have a bread with masala brains. So I'm gonna place your upar band karna, and that is what I'm gonna do. Now, I've actually tried that bread before and I quite like it, but not only am I going to try that bread, if this has happened, if I fail to make this, I am going to have to walk around the neighborhood and actually try to get random people to taste the bread filled with the masala goat brains. But I don't think it's going to come to that because I think I have this covered. Look at that. Look at this gorgeous... Okay, that part is not so gorgeous, but I can show that. There we go. Through the window, I feel like, yeah, aap fenkte ho na yahan se?
No, wo uske na hai.
Oh, okay. Okay, if it falls in, I'm going to have to sell this bread with goat brains. God help me. Ah! Oh my God, he shoved his hand right into that hot oven. आपको गरम नहीं लगता है? Okay, it hasn't fallen yet. I did get some help, but this is my first time. So it just takes about a couple of minutes. Actually, what he has here is a tandoor oven. It's got gas though at the bottom. This is actually lit by gas. We don't have like your wood-fired ovens here. And this oven is what is used all across the region. So we know about it, you know, a lot from India. People often associated with India, and some of the oldest ovens indeed were found in India. But we have also found some incredibly old ovens in what is now present-day Iraq with what was back then Mesopotamia. And the word tandoor is actually not from any Indian language. It is from a language that was spoken in ancient Mesopotamia. And in that language, they call these ovens tinuru. So thousands of years ago, it was called tinuru. Tinuru becomes the Arabic tandoor, becomes the Indian tandoor. Some places call it tandir. The whole region cooks bread in exactly the same way. Guys, my bread is coming out. He's laughing. Kya ho gaya? It looks a little bit... Gir gaya? It fell down.
बहुत बड़ा है इस वजह से।
बड़ा हो गया।
ऊपर लगा है, नीचे लगा है, नहीं गिरता है। ऊपर लगा है, वजन ज़्यादा है।
तो गिर गया था वो? It fell. Like this was rigged. That bread just... It wasn't my fault. It was the bread's fault. तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि आपको अभी वो भेजा वाला ब्रेन बनाना पड़ेगा और मैं को सबको खिलाना पड़ेगा यहाँ भेजा वाला ब्रेन. I have just wasted more of their time in baking this entire bread. They could have probably finished doing 4 breads in this time. But I have a feeling it's still going to taste fantastic. This little spot is the top spot that we actually feature on our food tours with Frying Pan Adventures. And if you end up coming here by yourself, make sure you let the bakers know how you found out about this place, because I really feel like they need to know this video was a little bit worth the effort. I really took up a lot of their time in bakery space, so make sure you let them know. This bread is fantastic, straight out of the oven, eaten just like this. But I like to add a little bit of a spicy touch. If you're like me, you always walk around with this, with any kind of hot sauce, your favorite hot sauce, in your handbag. That's exactly what I do. And what I will do is just pick one of these pockets up and drizzle a little bit right inside. And then you shake it up, boom, and then you're set to go. This is so good. You need to pick a hot sauce that has a good acidity to it. I don't care that this fell in the oven. This is one heck of a delicious bread. So the thing with this brain one is you have to pre-order it, otherwise they don't have it in stock. Let's actually watch how the pros do it. This is the right way of doing it. There you go. He's essentially holding his 2 fingers at the base of the cushion. It's not as easy as it looks. And the thing is, the walls of the oven are curved. So when you slap it, you have this whole technique so that the whole thing sticks and not just the top part, which is what happened with me. And then he had to go in and save it. Right now, I just have to find some unsuspecting people out in the neighborhood to try this bread with brains. I'm gonna be walking around this little area. This is gonna be interesting. People here aren't used to random women walking up to them and being like, do you want to try a bread with brains? Salaam alaikum. ये आप लोग try करेंगे. मैं एक शर्त लूज करी हूँ और अब मेरे को सबको खिलाना है ये भेजा वाला ब्रेड. आप कभी भेजा खाए हो? खाए? आपको अच्छा लगता है? नहीं? आप खाओगे? नहीं खाओगे? क्यों? यहाँ का इतना अच्छा है.
हम अभी खा के
आप भी नहीं खाओगे?
नहीं, आप ऑलरेडी हम यहीं पे रहते हैं।
Oh.
रेगुलर जगह है ये चाय।
Oops, ويا كيف أقول أقلي
Agree?
في الراس شو هذا في البرينز تعرف مغز
خاص
هي تعرف
يعني
wait I have to Google translate the word
بسطرمة.
no لا مو بسطرمة alright so he's Egyptian I know he's Egyptian I need to Google translate the word for brains I've forgotten what the brain wait let's see his reaction when I do the translation هذا دماغ مخ ها جربت مخ قبل؟
اللي عنده لا
بس وين؟ في مصر؟ جربت مخ؟
مصر في مخ.
اوكي جربت هذا بس هذا وايد لذيذ تجرب هي انت واحد انا واحد alright so at least you get yes I got someone
حلو.
it's like eating scrambled egg guys لذيذ
حلو.
مية مية
مية مية.
الحمد لله we found someone وين صديق؟
صديق.
Tell them to try it. Oh my god, I've recruited more people. Yeah, it's actually really good.
Good.
Right?
حلو.
Helwa. This is the thing. Egyptians are not shy to have all of the interesting bits of the animal. They're so common for them.
خد شو تعال.
وايد لذيذ. Oh, good point. Instagram. Okay. Guys, make sure that you hit the like, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. I'm getting him to essentially do everything from his socials. There we go. So yeah, hit like, subscribe, comment, spread the love. Guys, I can't wait to see you next time for an episode of something else. Super fresh, super delicious. Until the next time, when you meet something that you just want to sink your teeth into, you know how to roll. Forks down, sleeves up.